Imagine that you and your partner decide to test yourselves, overcome any possible barriers, and do something unusual. But how? Can something as simple as not laughing at a certain moment become the key to uncovering new layers of communication and strengthening your connection? This is not just a game. It's a relationship test that may take things to a new level. How exactly this works and what you might feel after a few hours of such an experiment, we'll tell you right now. Lisa and James are a couple who seem perfectly matched. They had been together for several years, but in recent months, they noticed something like a routine creeping into their relationship. While they still loved each other, the memories of their first date, when every glance was filled with excitement and passion, started to fade. Lisa thought they needed to try something unusual to bring back that spark that had once connected them so strongly. One day, while sitting in a cafe, Lisa suggested a new experiment to James. "Let's spend the evening where we don't laugh, even if it's hard." James was surprised but agreed, not realizing that this would change their relationship. And so they began their evening, which would turn out to be a real test of their feelings and bond. And so they arrived home. It was an evening that seemed so simple. They could just enjoy each other's company, talk, and watch movies. But Lisa suggested playing a game, not laughing, and this task turned out to be harder than they thought. Every moment when one of them started smiling or laughing became even more significant. This wasn't just a physical challenge. It was a moment where they began to understand each other on a deeper level. Laughter, something so natural in communication, was now absent, creating a vacuum that needed to be filled with something else. Soon, they began to notice how much their relationship was changing. It wasn't just about jokes to fill the silence anymore. It made them open up to each other because even in moments when they couldn't laugh, they needed to find other ways to express their feelings. They began to talk about what they were feeling, about things they had previously hidden, and this became an important part of their evening. This experiment opened up completely new horizons for them. What once seemed like a simple way to pass the time now became a crucial moment to build strong and conscious relationships. They began to realize that sometimes, in order to deepen the bond, you don't need to look for entertainment or bright emotions. You just need to be sincere and open. They continued to have such evenings, gradually increasing the complexity of their challenges. The next date, Lisa suggested another game. Only speak the truth. This idea seemed even more exciting to her. They began to share their anxieties, experience moments where they couldn't hold back their emotions. Every such evening strengthened their trust in each other. Through these experiments, Lisa and James realized that in relationships, it's not just about finding joy in communication, but about honestly looking into each other's eyes without fear of being vulnerable. These games gave them more than ordinary entertainment could ever provide. They learned to be sincere and real with each other, and that became the foundation of their connection. You don't need complex experiments to strengthen your relationship. Just try to take on a small task that will push you out of your comfort zone. At first, it may seem odd, but it's precisely these moments, when you are forced to think differently, that bring people closer together. Of course, it's also important to remember that there's always room for humor in relationships. But when you are truly close, laughter becomes not just a way to have fun, but something that connects you even in the toughest moments. How this works in your life depends entirely on you. If you enjoyed this experience and want to learn more about amazing and helpful ways to strengthen relationships, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We continue to create interesting and motivating videos that will help you develop your relationship and find more happiness in each day. Like the video if you enjoyed this experiment and share in the comments how you strengthen your relationship with your partner. If this video hits 5,000 likes, I'll post a video on how to have long-lasting dates that keep the passion and interest alive in relationships. Ask us questions, share your experiences, and stay with us.